Ha 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 ha! You did all the work by unifying all those championships, while I sit here pretty with Pickle in the back. Now I get to challenge Kyle for the Undisputed Championship. How does that sound? My turn now. Boom!
Hey there, YouTube. Wrestling Optimus here, and it is time for Danny to cash in his Pickle in the Bank briefcase. So, just like last time, we are going to be playing some wrestling trivia, only I am going to be taking over hosting duties since I did not win. And so, Danny, do you want to go first since you're cashing first in? All right, let me bring
let's do this shit.
Card. And so here we go. We're doing another best out of 10 each. And we'll go sudden death if there's a tie. You can steal if the other person gets it wrong. All right, Danny, your first question. Which of these stars has never been a member of the Four Horsemen? Sting, Kurt Hennig, Paul Roma, or Bobby Eaton?
Paul Roma was definitely a member of the Horsemen. Kurt Hennig was a Horseman for a week in '97. So I leave Sting and Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton was part of the Danger Zone line. It's not the Horseman. So I'm going to go with Bobby
Eaton.
Rest in peace.
You are correct. I didn't know this, but Sting joined the Horsemen in 1989, apparently.
1989 State of
Oh.
Yep.
Right.
I wouldn't have known. I would have not known that.
All right, so your first question, Kyle. As a big-time ECW fan, I love this question. Which of the following has never appeared as a member of the Dudley family in ECW? Snot Dudley, Stacy Keibler, Chubby Dudley, or Big Dick Dudley?
It's obviously Keibler. She was a part of the family in WWE.
Okay. That is
so, yeah.
correct. She did manage the Dudley Boys in WWF/WWE, but was never a member of the family in ECW.
Also, the big giveaway, her last name was not Dudley.
But like you said, she did work with them, just not in ECW. All right,
Boom.
Over to Danny. Which of the following is one of the methods used by wrestlers to make themselves
I don't even need the multiple choice.
bleed during a match?
Blading.
Blading it is.
Correct.
Yes. See, Danny can actually see the computer screen. But the answers are not on the screen, by the way, so don't worry.
It's all good.
But he can read the questions.
It's easy peasy.
Who were the members of the Allied Powers who wrestled together for most of 1995? Test and Kurt Angle, Steven Regal and X-Pac, Lex Luger and Davey Boy Smith, or Ken Patera and Ivan Koloff?
Okay, so this was 95.
1995, the Allied Powers.
Alright, so we have Patera and Koloff. I feel like that would be like 80s, so I'm gonna have to go with like Luger and Bulldog.
Okay.
That is correct.
That is correct. Only together for 7 months, the Allied Powers were quite favorable among WWE fans. Danny, what do you call a wrestler who intentionally loses in order to build hype for his or her opponents?
Jobber!
A jobber, yes.
Come on!
Just so you know, I like the other answers. So it was briber, loser, sucker, or jobber. Kyle, Miss Elizabeth was the wife and valet to Randy Macho Man Savage. I almost said Racho. What other wrestler did she become romantically involved with while managing him? Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
All right.
Nope. I can steal this one.
All right, what is it, Danny?
Lex Luger.
Yes, it was Lex Luger.
And
Oh,
They were
yeah.
romantically involved after Elizabeth and Randy were divorced. All right, Danny, tonight is the WrestleMania 19 pay-per-view, and I will soon make my debut in WWE. They aired a video tonight promoting my appearance at the next pay-per-view Backlash. Who am I?
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner. The other answers were Goldberg, Kevin Nash, or Sting. What do you think it is, Kyle?
Oh,
You were incorrect, Danny.
I was incorrect.
Oh, yeah. Goldberg.
Very good. Kyle with the steal. One steal apiece. Goldberg debuted in WWE the following night on Raw, attacking The Rock, leading to a match between the two at Backlash pay-per-view. All right, Kyle, keeping it with you. Who were the members of the Rockers who wrestled together from 1988 to 1991?
This is easy.
All right, but here are your multiple choice. Brutus Beefcake and George the Animal Steel. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, or Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson.
Wow, they really had to add the Rock and Roll Express in there.
All right, but
It's obviously C. It's obviously C, Jannetty and Michaels.
Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, previously known as the Midnight Rockers. Kyle and Danny are now tied as we go back to Danny. Axe, Smash, and Crush were members of which WWF
Demolition.
stable? Demolition. The other answers were Backcrackers, the Warriors, or of course, the team they kind of ripped off, the Legion of Doom. Originally made up of just Axe and Smash, they added Crush in 1990.
Go easy.
Over to Kyle. What former manager coined the phrase pencil neck geek?
And I know this.
Oh, yes.
Do you want the multiple choice or do you know? All right, Lou Albano,
Read it off.
Johnny Valiant, Ernie Roth, or Freddie Blassie?
There we go. Fred Blassie, baby.
Yes, classy Freddie Blassie. He used the phrase early on in his career to describe a fellow
You're a
wrestler.
pencil neck geek.
All right, over to Danny, right?
Yeah.
And another ECW question. Which ECW stable included members such as Chris Benoit, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Shane Douglas? The Impact Players, the Unholy Alliance, Bad Breed, or Triple Threat?
Triple threat.
You are correct. Created by Shane Douglas to rival the Four Horsemen.
I know Chris Benoit was in Triple Threat.
Yeah, I didn't either. He was also a horseman.
Yeah, he was a horseman. Around that time that Kurt Hennig was a horseman for like 2 weeks.
Kyle. Oftentimes, a wrestler dresses in a manner that promotes a certain stereotype or wears a costume with a certain theme. What is this called? A gimmick, makeup, fake out, or a playwright?
Gimmick.
Gimmick.
Thank you.
Easy
I would have
peasy.
killed you if you didn't know that one.
Over to Danny. Ernie Roth managed under 2 different names. One was Abdullah Farouk. What name is he better known as?
The Grand Wizard of Wrestling.
You are correct.
Gotta love it.
That's like late 70s, early 80s right there.
All right, Kyle. Who were the members of Harlem Heat who wrestled together from 1989 until 2000?
Stevie Ray, Booker T.
Doesn't even need the multiple choice. You are correct. Danny, sometimes in pro wrestling, a wrestler will break character or do something unscripted. Is this called a snafu, a code breaker, a bummer, or a shoot?
That's shoot, brother.
Kyle, who were the members of Doom who wrestled together from 1989 until 1991? Butch Reed and Ron Simmons, Dan Spivey and Mark Calloway, Kevin Sullivan and Hugh Morris, or Scott Steiner and Tank Abbott?
I feel like you're gonna definitely take this. Can you go over this shit, whatever?
Absolutely.
This is definitely WCW.
This is WCW. This is early 90s WCW. And it's Butch Reed and Ron Simmons.
Up. It wasn't your turn. I'm gonna take that Butch Reed and Ron Simmons.
You know what?
Take it.
He gets it.
He gets it.
You decided to answer too early.
Know what? That's my fault.
Anyway, brought in by the Steiner brothers, Doom competed in the late 80s, early 90s, and were managed
By Teddy Long.
by corrupt referee turned manager Teddy Long. Playa. All right. I guess technically over to Danny now. What is the term used to describe a wrestler who usually cheats and badmouths fans in order to generate a negative response?
That's a heel, brother. That's a heel. Come on.
I like baddie, a shoe, or a jerk.
Close enough. Okay, go on.
What is the term used when a wrestler does not perform a particular move correctly? A botch, a strike, a foul, or an error?
Put that on Botchamania.
We might be here a while.
Yeah, these seem pretty easy so far. But here we go. Danny, who were the original members of the Dream Team from 1985 to 1988? Was it Shawn Michaels and Diesel, Brutus Beefcake and Greg Valentine, the Honky Tonk Man and Bad News Brown, or Greg Valentine and Dino Bravo?
Brutus Beefcake and Greg Valentine.
You are correct, sir.
It's an old school WWF question.
And that is technically your 10th question, so pressure's on. Kyle, you either get this and we go to sudden death, or you don't get this and lose.
Well, let's go.
The year is 2000, and it's the WWE's King of the Ring pay-per-view. I am the new WWE champion. Who am I? Triple H?
He did this shit with a broken freaking neck. No, he didn't, but still. Kurt Angle. What the?
Do you want to go?
Kurt Angle.
You are incorrect, sir. That's not even on the list. Just
what?
Giggles. Danny, was it Triple H, Kane, The Rock, or Undertaker?
It was The Rock.
At WWE Judgment Day 2000, Triple H defeated The Rock in a 60-minute Iron Man match to regain the WWE Heavyweight Champion with some help from the McMahon-Helmsley faction. However, Triple H's title win would not have been an enjoyable one, as immediately 3 challengers emerged to Triple H's title: The Rock, The Undertaker, and Kane. WWE CEO Linda McMahon announced a 6-man tag team main event for King of the Ring's pay-per-view. The match would pit Kane, Undertaker, and The Rock against Shane McMahon. The Triple H did not need to be pinned to lose the title. In the end, The Rock pinned Vince McMahon to become new champion for a 5th time.
Wow.
So, with a botch on the ending, Kyle with 9, Danny technically steals for 11, and is your new, undisputed, unified Pickle Champion. All right, and here we are with the official ceremony, your new undisputed title belt, because that stupid witch still has the actual Pickle Championship belt. So Danny gets, for now, just the extra belt and is the undisputed champion.
I'm not thinking about losing it anytime soon. Boom!
All right. This has been another round of wrestling trivia. Depending on who wins the title in the future, it might not be wrestling trivia, but we might end up doing a few more of these tiebreaker matches. Until next time, which is gonna be Friday for predictions for the All Out pay-per-view by AEW. But until then, I will catch you later.